Monsters of the Midway roar again. The air in Minnesota was thick with tension, the kind that grips you like a vice as the clock winds down in a rivalry game that means everything. Chicago Bears fans, you know this feeling all too well, those nail-biting moments where your heart races faster than a sweep around the edge. Another Sunday, another battle that came down to the wire, but this time, it's a victory that solidifies our spot atop the NFC North. The Bears scraped by the Vikings 1917, pushing our record to a stellar 7-3, and it's got the whole city buzzing with that electric pride. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now, the hero who sealed this dramatic escape, Cairo Santos. That game-winning field goal didn't just split the uprights, it ignited the fire in every Bears supporter from Soldier Field to the streets of the Windy City. But let's rewind this thriller because this win wasn't handed to us, it was clawed out in the trenches with every unit stepping up when the chips were down. Picture this, US Bank Stadium, purple and gold everywhere, the Vikings faithful roaring as their team claws back. The Bears, under Ben Johnson's steady hand, have made a habit of these close calls. Last week, it was a comeback against the Giants, 20-14, leaving us all breathless. And now, here we are again, tied at 17 late in the fourth, the defense holding firm but the offense needing that spark. Johnson's voice echoes in the locker room post-game, "I'm proud of the guys." 7-3 is nothing to scoff at. And as ugly as it can be at times, this group's just proven time and time again that when it's close there in the fourth quarter that we're capable of finding a way. That's the essence of these monsters of the Midway. We're not the flashiest bunch, but we're resilient, forged in the fire of tight games that test your soul. The Vikings, desperate for a divisional win of their own, came out swinging, but our defense, oh that defense, set the tone early. Nahshon Wright, stepping up as guest captain against his former squad, picks off a pass in the end zone right before halftime. It's a momentum killer for Minnesota, a lifeline for Chicago. Johnson praised it. "That was a huge one for us right before halftime. They're knocking on the door in scoring range and he was able to haul one down. Really good coverage." Wright, playing with heavy heart after the tragic loss of his former coach, turned pain into playmaking gold. But it wasn't just the D special teams flipped the script late. Devin Duvernay, who's been teasing us all season with near misses on returns, finally breaks free on a kickoff return. He fields it on the bounce, weaves through traffic, and suddenly we're out of field goal range for the Vikings and in position to strike back. Johnson didn't hold back. We absolutely needed that. He's come really close a number of times and then he was able to capture it. He got one of the game balls because of it. Duvernay's offseason investment paid dividends, proving why we brought him in. Bears fans remember those weeks waiting for Luther Burden to take over. Well, Duvernay owned this moment. As the clock ticks under 2 minutes, it's Cairo Santos' time to shine. Earlier he shanked a 45-yarder that could have iced it, but that's not the story that matters. On this drive, conservative play calling from Johnson keeps us in range, and Santos steps up, drills the kick through the uprights as time expires. The stadium falls silent, then erupts in Chicago blue. Johnson on his kicker, that's who he is. He's a high-percentage field goal kicker. He doesn't let one miss phase him, very resilient. That resilience mirrors the team. We miss, we adjust, we win. This victory isn't just about the score, it's about the turnover battle we've dominated. In our 7 wins, we've outtaken opponents 21-2. The defense forced 2 more picks today, with Wright's being the dagger. Johnson hammered it home. That's kind of been the story of our wins. We gotta keep that trend going. Offense protects the ball, D creates chaos. It's the formula that's got us leading the North. Ben Johnson's philosophy is simple: trust the talent. I think they just understand we are really talented, so it's just a matter of time before someone's gonna make a big play for us. And boy, do we have playmakers. Caleb Williams slinging it. D'Andre Swift grinding yards, Rome Odom stretching the field, DJ Moore hauling in grabs, Montez Sweat terrorizing QBs, Tremaine Edmonds anchoring the middle. Add in special teams heroes like Duvernay and Santos, and it's a roster that cycles contributions. One week it's offense carrying like against Cincy. This week defense and SD shine. Fans, these dramatic wins are wearing on us. My dad's blood pressure can't take much more, but they build character. We're not blowing teams out, we're surviving, thriving in the grit. Johnson's not apologizing for it. This is who the Chicago Bears are. And right now at 7-3, we're the kings of the North. Midseason focus, Johnson keeps it week to week. We're looking for the opportunity to go 1-0 next week. Next up, Pittsburgh and a hobbled Aaron Rodgers. Chicago's wanted revenge on the Packers legend for years. Let him play, let's send him packing, but that's for another day. For now, savor this. Monsters have awakened and the roar is deafening. Word count approximately 1,400. Diving deeper into this Bears machine, let's talk about how Ben Johnson has this squad punching above their weight in every phase. It's not perfect, no game where all 3 units click from whistle to whistle, but that's the beauty. Johnson nailed it. I think we've proven a number of times here this year that one of these phases is going to come through for us, so we kinda just cycle around on who is stepping up. Against the Vikings, defense led with those turnovers, special teams with Duvernay's return and Santos' clutch kick, offense managing the ball without turnovers. It's good team ball, the kind that wins divisions. Take the offense, Caleb Williams under center, reading defenses like a vet despite the rookie tag. He's got weapons, DJ Moore's veteran savvy, Rome Odom's speed, Colston Loveland at tight end locking down chains. D'Andre Swift and Kyle Monangai in the backfield keep defenses honest, pounding the rock when needed. This game wasn't a shootout, but Williams' poise in the final drive set up Santos perfectly. No picks, smart decisions, that's how we protect our leads, or in this case, steal one. Defense, Montez Sweat and the front four disrupt everything. They've been a wall all season, but today the secondary stole the show. Tremaine Edmonds calls the shots, CJ Gardner-Johnson provides that edge, Kevin Byard cleans up. And Nahshon Wright, what a story, interception against his old team honoring a fallen coach. His length and instincts turned a potential Vikings score into our momentum. 2 picks total, stifling Minnesota's air attack. Johnson, we know how important that statistic is, taking care of the football on offense and getting our takeaways on defense. It's paid off big. Special teams, often overlooked, are our secret weapon. Cairo Santos, after that earlier miss, showed why he's money in tight spots. High percentage, unflappable. Duvernay's return wasn't just yards, it was field position gold, forcing the Vikings to settle. Jake Moody's punts pinned them deep too. These unsung heroes embody the grit of Chicago sports, blue collar, never quit. Looking back at the season, it's been a roller coaster of these thrillers. Why can't we win pretty? Maybe it's the DNA of the Bears, monsters of the Midway don't fade, they fight. Wins over Cincy, Giants, now Vikings, each a test of will. Fans, it's stressful, but imagine the stories we'll tell. My old man pacing the living room, yelling at the TV, then hugging the screen when Santos kicks sails true. That's Bears fandom. Johnson's leadership shines through. No excuses, just execution. He's got this young core believing, from Williams to the vets like Moore and Sweat. The locker room vibe, united, hungry. Post-game, Johnson deflected praise to the players, emphasizing resilience. And at 7-3 atop the North, it's working. Lions, Packers, Vikings, we've stared them down. But challenges loom. Pittsburgh next, with Rodgers nursing a hand injury. Play him or not, we want the W, exorcise those demons, make Soldier Field quake. Beyond that, the playoff push. This team's built for January, tough turnover machines, playmakers everywhere. List M, Luther Burden waiting in wings, Josh Blackwell locking corners, the whole crew. Bears Nation, this is our time. From the shores of Lake Michigan to every tailgate, feel the pride swell. We've waited too long for contention, now we're living it, one heart attack win at a time. Johnson's Bears aren't just winning, they're defining a new era. Keep the faith, roar loud, and let's go 1-0. Monsters of the Midway, the hunt continues. Word count, approximately 1,400.